Yeah, guys, we are back, guys. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the subs, guys. Everybody watching this. All the Madonna fans. Well, obviously, who else is gonna watch this? You're a Madonna fan if you're watching this, guys. Shout out to everybody. I know. The we like totally slowed up on the reactions. I had all kinds of stuff going on in life, and I was not able to make any videos. And then the limited time that I did have, I was doing so much stuff. So, but guys, we're finally back. And so I don't even really want to talk. I really just want to get into this. I'm curious to hear what it's gonna be though, because I read up a little bit on it. So I did read that this is a soundtrack, so it's not an album. So, well, soundtrack album, but not like a, you know what I'm trying to say. So I'm assuming, I don't know what the music's gonna be, especially because it's for Dick Tracy, which I never saw that movie. Although we totally gotta check it out now. We totally gotta watch it. But yeah, so I'm very curious to be here. Like, what is this gonna sound like exactly? Especially that last soundtrack. I know she wasn't on the entire thing, but it was like an interesting departure. I felt like from her album stuff. If that makes sense. I don't know. Guys, let me shut up. Let's get into this, guys. Released May 22nd, 1990. Madonna, I'm Breathless. throwback sound, even back then. But like, it definitely acoustic instruments, it would have been great. But actually, with that, It's very, very well done the way that they're kind of That was like really
Once upon a time I had plenty of nothing, which was fine with me because I had rhythm, music, love. The sun, the stars, and the moon above. Had the clear blue sky and the deep blue sea. That was when the best things in life were free. Then time went by and now I get plenty of plenty, which is fine with me cause I still got love, I still got rhythm. But look at what I got to go with them. Who could ask for anything more, I hear you query. Who could ask for anything more, well let me tell you, dearie. Got my diamonds, got my yacht, got a guy I adore. I'm so happy with what I got. I want more. Count your blessings, 1, 2, 3. I just hate keeping score. Any number is fine with me, as long as it's more. As long as it's more. I'm no mathematician. All I know is addition. I find counting a bore. Keep the number mounting, your account knows the counting. I got rhythm, music too, just as much as before. Got my guy and my sky of blue. Now however I own the view, more is better than nothing true. But nothing's better than more. Nothing's better than more. One is fun, why not two? And if you like two, might as well have four. And if you like four, why not a few? Why not a slew more? If you got a little, why not a lot? Add a bit and it'll get to be a noodle. Every jot and tittle adds to the pot. Soon you got the kid as well as the doodle. More. Never say when, never stop plenty. It's gonna rain and it pour. Happy with 10, happy with 20. If you like a penny, wouldn't you like many much more? Or does that sound too greedy? That's not greed, no indeed. That's just stocking the store. Gotta fill your cupboard, remember Mother Hubbard. Each possession you possess helps your spirits to soar. That is what's soothing about excess. Never settle for something less. Something's better than nothing, yes, but nothing's better than more, more, more. Except all, except once you have it all. Have it all. You may find all else above. Else above. That though things are bliss, there's one thing you miss, and that's more, more, more. concealing everything you're feeling. Say it to her, what can you lose? Maybe it's yours. She's had clues which she chose to ignore. Maybe though she knows and just wants to go on as before, as a friend, nothing more. So she closes the door. Well, if she does, those are the dues. Once the words are spoken, something may be broken. Still you love her, what can you lose? But what if she goes? At least now you have part of her. What if she had to choose? Leave it alone. Hold it all in. Better a bone, don't even begin with so much to win. There's too much to
I'm curious, Joe, how many of these songs are in the movie? I guess is that it? Is that it? All right, guys. That album was, or soundtrack, I guess technically. I mean, you know, it was so. It was not at all what I expected, but 100% what I expected. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like I said earlier, the best way I could just try to describe it, you know, you hear people do like an 80s sound now, but it's like, that's not how the 80s sounded, you know? But it's like, I get it. But so it's like, same like that, where it's like, it's a 30s sound, but it sounds 80s. Actually, or like, this did sound very 1990, actually. This sounded like, a lot of the sounds on here, like, the type of synth sounds that they were, it had that era sound. It sounded like, you know, like Twin Peaks. It sounded like, I don't know, like Murphy Brown. You know what I mean? It sounded like Mark Cohn. It sounded like Wilson Phillips. It sounded like, I don't know, whatever, Michael Bolton. It sounded like that era, you know? Not that I'm saying they sounded like any of those people or those songs. You know what I'm saying? But that sound that was of that time was because, you know, the type of synths that all the top producers were using, right? So there were certain synths that everybody was using, so there was all those certain sounds everybody was using, right? And production techniques and everything. So it had like that, very, very much had that sound, which was really trip to hear that sound, like, but mixed with like trying to go with like a throwback 30s sound, you know, which now sounds super old, but for back then though, that would have been like now trying to do like a 70s sound. The 30s back then when this came out, right? So like, but it was, I thought it was like really super well done, the way that you know, it, because the thing of like with that stuff, it's like, all right, it's obviously, I mean, we haven't seen the movie, we'll watch it, but like obviously if you know, she was that big at the time and she's doing the soundtrack, and it's obviously like a giant production movie, so like the soundtrack is gonna be like, my point is like, you can't go, even if you wanted to, like, even if you wanted to go like, let's just have the soundtrack be actually sound like it was from the 30s, like, you can't, because because the studio, you know, it's like it has to be like for like, you know, mass marketability. It's just like the songs, like, because of that, obviously, you know, and maybe also just they didn't want to sound dated, who knows, whatever the fuck, but like, you know, my point is like, just doing it like that gave it such a crazy sound, where like, especially the way that some of the tracks sounded much more like genuinely old school, I guess, because they were just, you know, acoustic instruments, right? Even though the production definitely didn't, you know, it was cleaner and everything, but I don't know, you guys know what I'm trying to say? Like, it just had I don't know, it just had a really trippy sound. Like, I really love the sound of it, you know, even though it wasn't necessarily like the best thing I ever heard, but it was one of the most interesting things I've ever heard, that's for sure, you know? It was very like I said, it almost kind of sounded too like it could have been like from a musical or something, you know what I mean? And of like trying to be in that time, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like a Zoot Suit or something, you know what I mean? Like, listen to Lalo Guerrero and then listen to the Zoot Suit soundtrack, and I guess it's not that, it doesn't sound right, you know? So like, I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling, I'm kind of all over the place, but my point is like, my point is like, it was good, you know what I mean? It wasn't the greatest thing I ever heard, but it was fun. It was fun to listen to. I feel also though, like, I'm just like, I kept saying it throughout, but like, I'm really excited to like watch the movie now, because I'm so curious, like, which of these songs are in the movie and how are they used, you know, if any at all. I'm assuming at least one of these has to be in the movie. I'm assuming multiple, right? I mean, so many of these sounded, I don't know, like, is she in the movie? I don't know anything. Because, you know, I don't know anything. I only know about, like, I know who Dick Tracy is. I mean, you guys know I'm super into old shit. I love stuff from the 20s and the 30s and the 40s. I love that. I know Dick Tracy, of course. I never saw the 1990 movie. I never saw that. Alright, we're gonna watch it, guys. Shout out to everybody. This has actually been literally one of the most fun ones Like this has really been like not compared to her other stuff. I'm saying just on the channel in general. This was a fun one because it was really interesting. You know. Obviously, if I'm ranking it in terms of her, everything we've heard from her, I mean, I guess can you? I mean, I don't know if you guys want to rank it with the albums, you know, but I would say this soundtrack was way better than the Who's That Girl soundtrack, which actually we're gonna watch that one too. I found it. It's actually on YouTube. I just found it. So we're gonna watch that one. We'll watch it soon. But I'm gonna be doing a separate channel for that because I was gonna start doing like movie stuff, and I'm like I want this just to be music. So we're gonna do it on another channel that I'm gonna start soon. So look out for that. But yeah, so we'll watch that, and then we're gonna watch this for sure. But I thought this soundtrack was better than the other one. And then obviously, like I said, I don't think I can't really compare this one to any of the actual albums, you know. But anyway, guys, shout out to everybody. I'm excited because I know next after those 2 movies is another album from her. So I'm excited to hear that. Guys, shout out to everybody. We'll be back, guys. In the description is my real channel with my music, guys. There's like so many of you on here, and there's not enough of you on there. Go check out my real channel, guys. That's all I care about, guys. I don't care about this channel. Go to the real channel in the description, guys. And we'll be back.